Most times, we often pride ourselves as being kind and generous, but what if those actions are doing you more harm than good? People pleasing is a subtle trap that can disguise itself as kindness, leaving you feeling drained, disrespected, and emotionally exhausted. It is time to unmask the difference between being kind and people pleasing. My name is Zainab and I make videos like this on self-improvement for Muslims who are willing to level up and transform their lives. So if that looks like what you're interested in, why not join the family by subscribing and click on that notification bell. Do not forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed watching. Let's move on. Repeatedly forgiving people who refuse to change. Why do you think it is your duty? Why do you take it upon yourself to always forgive people who refuse to change? Do not be mistaken. Forgiveness is a powerful tool. But when you choose to keep forgiving this person over the same thing over and over again, does not mean you are kind. It actually means another thing, but let's just put it as people pleasing, like you are pleasing them without even knowing you're pleasing them. You might think, okay, I'm so kind, I'm going to forgive you again, but no, that is not forgiveness. It is people pleasing. This time you're now pleasing, like you're straight up people pleasing. Not expressing your feelings whenever you're upset. This feeling of anger is not something that everyone does not go through. Like we have this feeling from time to time, but you're not giving yourself the environment to express your emotions because of the person that is involved. It's straight up people pleasing. Then you have to put a facade out there that you're like fine when you know that deep down you're not okay with this person, you're upset with this person, you're upset with what they did, but you cannot talk. That is how you should know it is people pleasing. No matter how much respect you have for this person, no one is asking you to be rude. You just have to let them know, you have to let out your emotions that, hey, I am upset. This thing actually upsets me and I am upset. Then you have a conversation from there. The thing is, when people know that you cannot confront them, you cannot talk to them, you cannot ask them questions, like you cannot question them, they just put you in some kind of place that, okay, this person will just be okay with anything and everything I do. It is time to change that. Saying yes when you are at a full capacity, right? We all want to be helpful to others, especially as a Muslim. We want to be kind. We want to, be generous. We want to help others as much as we can. But saying yes at a full capacity, like you're full already, then what do you have left to offer? If you will have to offer, then you have to take from yourself. And that is what I would not advise you. Because once you start doing something that is inconvenient, just because you want to help people, that is not helping anymore. That is not helping because you know that this thing, I'm suffering, like you're literally suffering inside and you're still like saying, yeah, I'm going to do it. Do what? What are you going to do? Stop saying yes whenever you are at a full capacity. It is good to say yes to people. It is good to help people. It is good to care for people. But when you are at a full capacity, know when to stop. Not standing up for yourself whenever you feel disrespected. Standing up for yourself, guys, I have my baby at my back. Standing up for yourself is not selfishness. It is a sign of self-respect. It shows that you respect yourself. This does not mean you have to keep fighting. You have to argue. You have to, kind of like talk all the time. But you have to stand up for yourself. You don't have to sit down there and let yourself to be rubbished. If there's anything like that, you don't have to sit down there and let people put mess on you, like say bad words to you and you keep smiling. Stand up for yourself. If you know you don't want to please people, you don't want to start pleasing people. Being passive with your concerns and issues. I know avoiding confrontation might be the easy route, right? It might be the easy way to go. Like you're avoiding confrontation. Some people have never even confronted anyone in their life and it's fine, it's okay. But when you keep doing this, people already know that you cannot do anything. Like no matter what happens, you cannot confront that you are this person that is afraid of confronting them. And that is people pleasing 100%. Okay, you have to stand up for yourself. People pleasing is this mindset that convinces you that, okay, this topic is not worth addressing. It is not worth addressing. It is not worth, talking about. Let me just let it go. But guess what? It keeps happening and happening and happening again just because you didn't attend to it the first time. And to be frank, it might be too late, and you just keep accepting that rudeness, accepting that, that attitude or actions or behavior that is given to you, being a crutch for others when you are burnt out. You know a crutch now, the crutch that we use whenever you break your leg at the hospital, that you use to support yourself. Some people's personality is actually kind of like that, like they help people and they find joy in it. They find joy in helping people, like it excites them, it amazes them, it makes them feel fulfilled when they help people. But whenever you are burnt out, you need to know when you are burnt out. You need a crutch. And to be frank, most of these people are the people that really don't have people like that in their own life. When it's people turn to return the favor, they will be nowhere to be found, because it's always you doing that to them. It's always you being their crutch. So whenever you're burnt out, you know that this being a crutch of a thing is what makes you fulfilled, is what makes you happy, or what makes you, okay, you have this excitement feeling. It's okay. But when you're burnt out, it's okay to just stay on a low key and help yourself first. Or you just stay right there, let other people help you. Let other people be your own crutch. You don't have to be the one for people every day, every time, everywhere. Always apologizing first during conflict. One thing I have learned so far is that apologizing does not even matter if you're not comprehending, like you're not understanding the height of the argument, like you're not understanding the other person, like you're not even trying to assimilate the other person's concern. See, if it is, some people will just tell you, yeah, sorry, but they're not sorry. Okay, then you know that from their words they are never sorry, like they didn't mean it, like they just said you're sorry, they just said they are sorry for you to keep quiet, for everything to die down, like let's just forget about it. Sorry. That is not the most important thing whenever you are having an argument or a constructive, conversation. Always apologizing first of all, it makes you a people pleaser. I'm sorry. Why are you sorry? You know that what you're saying is right. You know what you did was right. You just need to let this person understand you. You just need to put your words out there so that this person can also feel, your emotions. If there's something like that, this person can also understand where you're coming from. You don't need to start, yeah, sorry, it's okay, it's fine, sorry, and we just stop there. Let's leave everything. No, you don't have to do that. Stop being the one to first apologize when you know that I'm right with this. Even if you're wrong, try to first lay your terms and your condition first. And when you hear the other person's, speech, then you see that, okay, this person is actually right. Then you can then apologize, because you actually understood what's happening. You actually now have a clear understanding of where the person is coming from. You have clear understanding of what the person is talking about. Not that we are arguing, we are talking constructive conversation, and you're just like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You're sorry for what? You don't even know what you're apologizing for. Don't be a people pleaser. Agreeing to people's plans when you know you need rest. It's okay to be there. It's okay to be in a party or in a gathering, or to visit people, especially when you are asked, like someone asks you to visit them and you know this time you need to rest. One thing I just realized, I am realizing late in my life, like now, is that rest is actually very crucial. Whenever you are sleeping, there is this podcast I was listening to from Uberman. I don't know if you know him. He's on Instagram, on podcast, Spotify, and all that. It was speaking about the stages of sleep. Like, it is deeper than that. It is more deep than what we just see. Like, okay, this person is sleeping, I am sleeping. It is very deep than that. There are lots of stages rather that we have to reach to have maximum rest. And if you cannot reach this stage, your body will also start to do some other things that in the long run it will not be beneficial to you. In the long run, it is not good. You need your rest. You need to rest. Just because this person needs me at the moment, then I'm going to put my rest aside. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You need your 7 to 8 hours rest, if not more than that. Okay, daily. I'm one person that always think that I'm just going to sleep at 3, wake up for Fajr and start my day again, especially when you start having kids, you start having other things, especially when your kids start going to school. How are you going to cope? Your child will go to school, right? You have to wake early. So now, when you sleep early, what will happen? You wake early, but when you sleep late, you still wake early, and it's your body that will suffer for it. So I'm going to say this, kindness is actually a beautiful quality to have, but it should never come at the cost of your own well-being. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to give us a like and subscribe if you haven't. Okay, I'm trying to build my page, so please turn on the notification bell if you haven't as well. Till I see you in my next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Fi amanillah.